Hello, everyone. In this module, we are going to be taking a look at some visualizations and see the kind of information that it conveys. Is it simple or not? Let's get into it. What you see on your screen right now is a visualization of the CO2, carbon dioxide emission percentage contributions of different countries that they accumulate. On one hand, you have the countries that are represented by different colors. So you can see here, China is represented in blue, the EEA in orange, India in red, Japan in the teal, and then US, Russia, and US in purple, Russia in yellow, and the others category in green. Now, this visualization is kind of making us work already because we have to comprehend that all these different colors are representing different countries. And then the other segment, that is all other countries not represented by any one of these single bars, are all lumped together into one. It's not sorted correctly, so we can't immediately make out what this data means. Those are some of the key problems that I already see. So I can decipher that information where I can see China is about 29.40 in terms of percentage points. The next one, I think, if you just look at the size and let the others part go, is US with 14.30. And then if you can go, the EEA demarcation is at about 9.8. India is at about 6.8, and then Russia 4.9, and Japan at 3.5. Right? So I think the message that it's trying to convey is that China is perhaps contributing the largest towards the CO2 emissions. That's what this visualization is perhaps trying to convey. But the message is not coming across as easily as it could have. So, in contrast, let's look at another example of how this data could have been visualized. So, if I go to the second example, here, instead of using five, six, or seven colors, they've only used two, right? That's the red and the gray. That means it's a comparison. We are trying to highlight something that China has the highest percentage points of CO2 emissions. That's 29.40. And the rest are represented in gray, which is indicating that it's comparative to all of them. And the use of the color red, trying to get our attentions towards something that is important. So the use of that color red is also intentional. Here, it's much more easier on the eyes. Again, I leave it up to you to kind of judge between the two visualizations which one was easier for you to comprehend. This was a practical example of how graphs are made to be visually coherent and easy to understand. Sometimes a lot of colors and over use of information as well as data points can clutter your eventual message. That's what we are trying to avoid. So that's an example of visualization with bar graphs, simple bar graphs. Thank you again for listening to this module.